What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Steph, growing in Zone 6B. If you are here for the first time, welcome for the first time. So I was out in the garden doing some chores, garden chores, and I noticed I have some now disease rolling in on my plants. So if I turn and you look at this leaf right here, as you can see, there is brown spots with yellow rings around it. That is an active disease. I have it there, I have it there, and I have it there. If I come over to my tomato plants, it's the same thing. You can see here, if you look close, there, and then like really bad, let's see if I can get this to focus in, right there, and then down there. So I noticed it maybe a couple days ago, and time to do something about it. So what I typically do is heavy prune what is really bad. In my experience, the pruning helps, but it does not solve the issue. So pruning will help to take care of some of the disease, but you really need an alternative, which is usually a spray. What I use for my garden is peroxide and water. I use a 3% peroxide solution. That's the regular peroxide that you get from your pharmacy, grocery store, etc. Dollar Tree if you frugal like me, and it really does make a difference. Now you'll see here that this plant is been heavily pruned. You need some of the leaves for photosynthesis, so you don't want to prune off all of the leaves, but I don't mind heavy pruning this plant. I believe it will grow back. Some of the leaves will grow back. Like I have some new growth, let me come around this way, here, that does not have disease on it. As long as I see new shoots, like even here there are new shoots, then I'm okay. And even there is some new shoots. So as long as I see some new shoots forming, I'm okay with a heavier prune if the plant is diseased, because whether you heavy prune or not, it's not going to survive anyway if you leave it as is. So let me grab my pruners and I'll show you what I do. I go down at the bottom and I prune all this off, and you'll see like down here, this is already dead. That's what it's going to end up looking like. One of the reasons why I say that pruning does not completely eliminate the problem is because these spores from the diseases have already kind of spread. So you really need to, I mean, you can clean up the plant, but you really need to, in my opinion, do some kind of preventative measure to actually stop the spread of the disease. I encourage everybody to do a test spray. You know, I don't mix any formula. I eyeball it. I'll show you my spray bottle in a minute, and you'll be able to see what that looks like, and I'll tell you how much I approximately put in there. But I'm telling you, all I do is eyeball it. So, you know, I know that some other YouTubers like the Rustic Gardener have you know, some exact measurements, but even he will tell you to test spray. Now if the leaf is not real bad, like this leaf has a couple spots on it, this branch, but it's not terrible, I didn't really have to prune it off. I could have left it because I have tomatoes right there and it can use the shade. So what I do is, this is the spray bottle that I have. I believe I got it from a hair store. And really what I do is just spray the leaves down. Just like this. This has worked, like I said, this has worked for me. And for me, it normally takes probably maybe a few weeks for me to be able to see like any real change in the stop of the disease. But it does work. I tried this once a few years ago on my tomatoes, and it worked out just fine. So that's it, you guys. You know, don't let the diseases spread. Anything that I mention, even with the pepper spray, you want to, or the cayenne pepper, you want to go ahead and test spray. Just make sure that it is a good fit for your garden. I even have some like spread over here. I'm gonna go ahead and spray just like that, and hopefully that should stop it. All right, you know, more stuff to do. No shortage of work in the garden. Always something going on. I appreciate you guys watching. If you like my video, please like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you guys on the next one. I'll be planting out, or continuing to plant out, my fall harvest. So, you know, takes a couple weeks. That should stop it. If you are, you know, using your everyday pruners or using whatever tools you're using, go ahead and sanitize those tools after you're pruning. The last thing you want to do is prune off some diseases of your plants, and then there is disease spread to other parts of your garden because you didn't sanitize. I know not everybody follows that method. That's just what I do. I sanitize my pruners in alcohol and water. That has worked for me. You know, however you sanitize, look it up and see what works for you. And that's it. You guys take care. I'll talk to you guys soon. Remember, it is always a good day to have a good day. And, you know, bye. And I'll see you guys on the next one.